The 49ers just finished OTAs. Here's what the quarterbacks did. Trey Lance took all of the reps with the first team and completed 12 of 17 passes. Sam Darnold took all of the reps with the second team and completed 11 of 15 passes. He also fumbled a snap. Brandon Allen took all the reps with the third team and completed all 7 of his passes. He was impressive. Let's talk about Trey Lance first, though. He was the starting quarterback today, and the first thing you noticed about him was he really has changed his throwing mechanics. I'm not saying he's done or they're fixed, even though I might have tweeted that, but they are he's improved. Starting with his front leg lock. We've talked about that since last year. I filmed him in slow motion. It doesn't look like he's locking his front leg before he releases the ball anymore, which is a big deal. Because when you do that, then you have to use your arm to provide the power, and then you get arm fatigue and eventually an arm injury. It also compromises your accuracy. So you look for yourself. It looks like he isn't locking his front leg anymore. That's a good development for Trey Lance. He's on a path towards better throwing mechanics, and he is making progress. That's the first thing I noticed. Then in 7-on-7s, he threw a lot of quick passes. Get the ball out of your hands immediately. Rock and throw, which was good for him because he has been a guy who has been a little indecisive, has been a little bit unwilling to check it down. And on this day, he was on point, in rhythm, on time. That's what he has to do, hit the layups, right? He did that today. His worst play of the day, though, was an 11-on-11s. Toward the end, play action shot down the field, not open. So he kind of blindly checks down to his left, almost throws a pick to linebacker Curtis Robinson. He was sort of blindly checking down to Kyle Juszczyk. That was Trey Lance's worst play of the day, but frankly, it was a very encouraging day for Trey Lance because he actually demonstrated that he could carry over these new mechanics to a competitive setting. So that's good. Sam Darnold, 11 of 15, that's good numbers. My first time seeing him play in person, he's a little inaccurate, even though he was 11 of 15. He tends to throw the ball a little late and a little behind the receivers. So you saw Brandon Willis make a left-handed catch on a pass over the middle that was behind him. You saw Tay Martin making a sprawling pass at the sideline on a pass that was behind him. There was Danny Gray deep down the sideline. He was open deep for a touchdown. Sam Darnold hesitated, underthrew the deep pass, and Darrell Luter Jr. broke it up. So I was more impressed with Trey Lance. He was much more decisive. The ball came out quicker. He was more accurate. But he's been on the team for 3 years. Let's give Sam Darnold a little grace. That being said, he doesn't exude any confidence on the field, at the podium. He really looks like he's trying to hide on the field, in his skin. I don't know. I don't think he's the one, but it's my first impression. He doesn't throw very good. They said he's the best thrower in franchise history. It's a nice spiral, but the timing, how do you put him on a team that's built for yak and all these passes are behind the receivers? I didn't see it. He also fumbled a snap, which is something he does in games a lot. So that was alarming. And then Brandon Allen didn't miss. He's 30. He's been in the league a while, and he was very aggressive on the field today. So shout out Brandon Allen. We'll see what happens with this quarterback competition. This is a brief snapshot. Remember, it was mostly 7-on-7s today. I think Trey Lance threw 2 passes in 11-on-11s, and Darnold threw none because the one he was going to throw, he fumbled. So very early in the quarterback competition, I'd have to give the winner of today would be Brandon Allen, although he's not really in the quarterback competition. So today I would have to give the winner to Trey Lance because he was with the starters. He was a little bit more accurate. His ball placement was better, and he didn't fumble.